my best thinking during car rides. I don't do them much now that I'm not in college. Last year I told a story about my friends and I, my fears, and graduation. Now I'm well past my own graduation. A lot of these questions I've had to answer myself now. Memories are all I have now, but it's time to let them go. So I've contacted a few of my friends to ask them 3 questions. My name is Shamon, and I'm here to find out what I already know. Those days are long behind us. Okay, let's see how poorly this goes. So, like we did last time, which feels like 1,000 years ago, let's start by saying who you are and what you've been up to since college.
My name's Josh. I've just sort of been trying to figure things out since college. Just trying to stay afloat.
Well, I am Joseph Lloyd. I have been a graduate student at ECU working on my master's in mathematics. I'm still working towards my future career of teaching. So right now I'm just continuing on the path I left from at Wesleyan.
Landon Clark is my name. Been just trying to figure things out, when you get out of college, it's rough because you don't really have if you go the route I did, you don't really have a set goal of what's going on or what's going to happen afterwards. So I've just been trying to cruise, trying to figure out different avenues that maybe I could put myself into to further my health and wellness.
It's not like I don't know who they are. I have the memories to prove it. I've not drifted them like I am now. Since I was young, I recorded the trees passing by on wireless cameras. To me, these are the same as the memories in my mind.
With us, just the two of us.
Mm-hmm. Is that when Landon and?
No, it was literally just the two of us.
Yeah, the when he went, the time that everything happened.
When everybody fucking fell through.
Listen, life sucks.
Well, guess I'll die.
Shamon in that last combat encounter.
The last time I was over there, I made miso braised beef,
which was also good. It was also delicious.
It's magically delicious.
I didn't make anything that time Landon came over.
He was busy drinking.
Oh yeah, they were too busy in alcohol.
Hey.
Hunter sees Landon drown enough alcohol to kill 2 men.
Shrimp or something.
Yeah, he made the shrimp and spaghetti noodles.
Yeah, that was good too.
That was actually good, which is what I was surprised about.
And take as much time as you want to kind of think about the answer. What was your favorite memory of college? Could be memories, a single moment, whatever, however you want to interpret it, answer that question. Do it as you see fit.
Well, I have a lot of favorite memories. So it could be just the times I was playing Magic with you guys or Commander when I started getting into that. It could be also, the anime watching nights where we would just chill out and watch some movies and TV shows. But I also think the thing that probably had the biggest impact was probably, Saturday mornings where me, you, Austin, Mello, Josh, and Ivan would go and play D&D for 8 hours straight, 8-hour marathons.
But I guess if I were to have a specific memory, it would probably be when Princes of the Apocalypse, the first session where we all sort of got together and just sort of got to know each other and how everyone played was a lot of fun. And just sort of introducing that many people to what almost all of them turned into a full-blown hobby was really meaningful to me.
Okay. You guys make it to the second floor of the catwalk. There used to be a catwalk that extended all the way to the other side, but has long since rotted to the point where you actually didn't even see the remnants of it on the first floor. But you all make it up to the top and see a door on the side.
So where's the rolling ball that kills us once we walk up the stairs?
Just listen for the sound cue.
Take a quarter of our health.
But the thing is, we spent so much time, playing a game together every week, from so early in the morning to so late in the afternoon. That definitely has an impact.
And then just like the fun moments we had specifically in that session, like the ridiculous things you guys did, like pushing a child off of a ladder in a barn, and then having to do like trigonometry and physics to figure out how fast the kid would fall. Just like that whole thing was a lot of fun to me. So if I'd say probably that would be my favorite moment from college.
Yeah, I mean, and that's more of a thing that got us closer together, and that we took from that experience to make it so we could have more experiences with other people as well, right? But that was the biggest impact. I would think that's probably the most fun thing I had to do at Wesleyan, or the thing I enjoyed the most.
If I had to say one like specific memory than just that of generality is I think I miss whenever the hurricane came and me and Aaron ran away out to east part of North Carolina, try to find a place to stay for one night. Found out the hurricane was coming out east and we were in the wrong spot, and then driving all the way back. And college was out at the time, I think, because of the hurricane, or I forgot why. Then he stayed in my room for a while, and then we played Blackout, the beta of it, and everyone came back, and then we kind of went our separate ways. But I think that's when me and Aaron started really becoming good friends. It's a good memory.
I think all of those like 3 a.m. trips to Sheets, I always enjoyed doing those, just because all of us were insomniacs, and none of us really went to bed before 4 a.m. So I could pretty much just send a message to the group chat at any point and just be like, hey, somebody want to go to Sheets with me? And like 3 or 4 people would say, yeah, let's do it. Regardless of whether or not we had class the next morning, no one really cared. We were young and sleep didn't matter.
I think my last year was the most memorable of all of them.
Senior year, in its entirety, was probably the most enjoyable year of my life.
Because I really started integrating myself into the friend group more. Trying to be part of you guys' life as much as possible.
Despite like all the horrible things that were happening, like with my job, were multiple jobs that I was working, me sleeping on average like 3 hours a week, and getting mono and nearly dying. Despite all of that, like the whole year was just awesome. Just having sort of the freedom to do whatever and having my own room, not sharing it with a roommate was great. But like at the same time, everybody was close together. I think that was probably, despite everyone's busy schedules, we sort of hung out the most and sort of had the most meaningful interactions with each other.
So I definitely miss that. It's the most memorable part. It's just being around you guys. I mean, the whole community of us as a group was always the most memorable.
Just a lot of different fragments of things, and you don't really realize how much that stuff means until it's gone.
Closing the shutter. Or closing the thingy. Oh wow. I'm sure you're not happy about how this turned out. But I had no choice. You wouldn't have seen it. Kentucky. Bourbon. I know you were doing the B meme, but it was the same word. Either way, and it was hilarious. Elon Musk. Elon Musk. Elon Musk. Melon Musk. Elon. Pee on your sleeves. I was looking.
I let the kids and I want to play this. I literally don't play it. Like, I don't even touch it. I bought it to play it during, like, when I was Uber driving and DoorDashing, like, while you wait. I mean, it takes forever, dude. Like, sometimes you'll wait 30 minutes between, like, an order. Well, I guess Aaron might not have that problem, but
I don't understand how people can film movies on these type of things. Like, it's just gross.
Why don't you get the Food Line brand 7% ginger ale?
Because we are proper alcoholics. We need the good stuff.
Seagram's with your Seagram's gin. I get my Seagram's with my Seagram's. It's the only way to function.
Someone's a functioning alcoholic.
Tonic water. That's actually technically what you're supposed to get with gin. Wait, where's the ABC store at?
Right across the street.
Do you still have gin?
No.
What we're gonna do for the non-drinker in the room that's gonna be trying to participate in the drinking game?
Energy drinks. How fast until Hunter's heartbeat just stops? Huh?
Picks up the reaction.
This is like Pepsi Man for alcoholics.
Is that his Peter?
Ew.
I hope.
This is White Claw. This is what you get.
Isn't that the like basic white girl?
You ever just suck a White Claw?
That doesn't make it into the documentary.
Let go.
And Josh was already, gone by the time I could get a rapport with him that wasn't more than me being pissed off for dumbass reasons like I used to be. Which is very interesting because nowadays me and Josh sort of understand each other more. And I now click with him a lot because we understand like life sucks. Workforce sucks, and so until you guys graduated, I don't know, I just feel like me and Josh are kind of going through the same thing.
Do you think that things get better after college?
In some ways. Some ways they are, because you have more freedom and that you don't really have the same sort of schedule that college requires you to have. You have money, so you can go out and buy things and sort of explore your hobbies.
I think that a lot of people have trouble adjusting to life after college when they have to be more independent.
But at the same time, like, it kind of sucks because on top of that, you've got all these new responsibilities where you have to pay for bills and work a job, which right out of college, it's going to suck. You're not going to find anything you want to do if you find anything at all.
And you realize, like, I'd rather be writing a paper right now instead of going to work 9 to 7 every day. Life just kind of hits you really hard afterwards.
I ain't going to the fair. This is gonna go fucking horribly. When I started college, I was alone. I went to the fair by myself and was just drifting through all the lights, capturing what I saw. Even with all the people I met, I still ended up alone. And I struggle with letting go of those feelings so I can move forward. It's the last time I was on campus. Pretty empty and fitting, since most of my fondest memories weren't even here, but they started here. As I looked out that window, I took it upon myself to not only leave the school behind me in the rear view, because I can't go back to the way things used.
I just think that, you know, I think sometimes we can stop living in the moment. And then we try to live in our past moments and hold on to those a little too tightly. Like, when I was in college, I never, really said, hey, I'm here. Like, it's crazy that I'm with all these good friends and I'm around all these people, I just kind of lulled and was sad all the time instead of realizing actually how happy I was. Whenever I look back on it, I'm always like, man, I wish I could go back and relive those times and be there. So I don't know. I think a lot of times we stop living in the moment, and then we start living in our moments later. And I think as you grow older, you have to start trying to live in your moments and stop living in the past.
Is this what I've been doing? I wanted to lose myself in the past, which just made me more lost in the present. And just make the past my present by slipping into it. But I won't forget them. I won't let go. These memories and these friendships are what define me, but they don't make me who I am. Each day I live does. That's how it gets better.